Hello everyone, happy learning. In this video, we are going to learn HTML list. HTML list. What is the use of list in HTML? List in HTML is used to display information or data in the form of list. So we are going to display data or information. What kind of information we are going to display? So we can display information in any form, but using list, we can display the information in the form of list. Here, there are three types of list in HTML. Three types of list in HTML. The first one is ordered list. And the second one is unordered list. Then third one is description list. So you can create three types of list. The first one is ordered list. What do you mean by ordered list? Ordered list in the sense you can display item with numbering with numbers. We are going to list items. List item will be numbered with numbers. Okay. So there are several tags with respect to ordered list. Here we are using OL tag. OL tag is used to create ordered list. So this is opening tag and closing tag. Inside that, each item in the list should be enclosed with li tag. List item should be inside li tag. So there are two tags. One is OL tag. OL tag is used to create ordered list, and each item in the list will be enclosed within li tag. Then now we are going to create one simple program in HTML to demonstrate the usage of ordered list. So here doc type. HTML. Then HTML is the root tag. So end tag HTML. Then inside we have head section and body section. So end tag for body section. Then opening and closing tag for head. Inside head tag, I am going to give title tag. It will be displayed on the title bar. That means web page on the title. Place. This is ordered list. Title. You have to close this tag. Title. Then in body tag, we are going to include this item ordered list. So OL tag, starting tag and ending tag, OL tag. So I have created ordered list. So now ordered list with items, we use li tag, li. Now before that I'll give some heading. Heading is computer language. I'm going to list item. What are all the computer languages? computer languages. So li h1, this is heading tag, heading. I have to close this. Then li tag, several example for computer programming language. Computer programming language. The first one is C language. Then close this li tag. Then next item to be entered is, the list is C++ programming language. C++ language. C++. Close this tab. Then li tag. Then Java programming language. Java. Close this tab. One more item I am going to display. Python. So I have to include li tag, Python language. Then li. Close this tab. Now I am going to store this. Save with HTML. Here I have HTML file folders in D drive. So I am going to create, file name as ordered list in HTML with extension .html. You have to, because whenever we are storing some data in Notepad, by default it is a text file with extension .txt. Here we are creating HTML file, so with extension .html. Save this file. So now ordered list.notepad. I'll open this folder. Now ordered list.notepad. So here ordered list.html. If you click on this, computer programming languages, C language, C++, Java and Python. If you look into this program, we have added 4 items in the list. What is the type of the list? Ordered list. Ordered list with first item is C language, C++, second is C++, third one is Java, Python, fourth one is Python. This is the browser. In this browser, computer programming languages, if you see this is title of the web page, ordered list. We have given in the title tag, using title tag we have given ordered list. Computer programming languages, that is heading h1 we have given. Then we have created ordered list with 4 items. So what do you mean by ordered list? So the list item will be numbered with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more thing, here we have each tag by default, the type is 1, that is number. So if you want to change the list numbering, you can give alphabet, you can give Roman numerals. So here we are going to specify, by default it is 1. Now I am going to specify the property, type property of OL tag. Now type is equal to, I am going to give A. Within double quotes, I am going to give A. That means it will number the list of items with alphabet, that is small letter. I'll save this file and go to this folder. Again, see here A, B, C. Now numbering got changed. Previously by default it will start with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now A, B, C, D. Okay. Then we have 4 types. Type here property of OL tag. So by default numbering will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numeric value. Now I am going to change the property value. Property. What is that property? Type property. Type property. Here, type property may be one. Type is equal to, you can give type is equal to 1 or type is equal to A. So T small letter, okay. Then type is equal to capital A. It will start with capital A. Then type is equal to Roman numerals. Roman numerals, lowercase Roman numerals in the sense small I. Then uppercase Roman numerals in the sense capital I. Okay, this is small I will represent lowercase. So you can change numbering. You can with the lowercase letter or uppercase letter, or you can use Roman numerals. Okay, now if I change this type, okay, here I have created one ordered list. Again, I am going to create one more list. Okay, one more list. Here I am going to use Roman numerals, capital. So I have to use type I. Now I will save this program. Whenever we are doing some changes, we have to save the program. See, I have created two lists. The first list items will be displayed with lowercase letters. This next second list items will be displayed in uppercase Roman numerals. If you want to give lowercase, so again type is equal to small I. Here I can give type is equal to capital A. Then one more thing. Now I don't want to type, so I remove first one. Now save this. The first one without type attributes. By default it will start from 1. So if you go here, then if you run this program, see here, you can see the changes. First one, there is no type property. That means by default type is equal to 1. If you are specifying explicitly also, it will accept. So here I have mentioned, I didn't specify type property, the first one. So if you are not specifying type property, by default it will start from 1. If you specify type is equal to 1. Explicitly you can specify that also, it will accept. Now if you click on this, see 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, this is example for ordered list. Then you can control list counting. Here it will start from 1 2 3 4 5. Suppose if you want to start from 5, number 5, here by default it will start from the beginning, that is 1 2 3 4 5. If you want to start from some particular number, so you can change this. See here type is equal to 1. Instead of that I can give type is equal to 1. Then one more property name is called start. Start with number 5. That means the list item will be starting from 5th index, 5 6 7. So I'll save this. Okay, then if you run this program, see the difference. The first one I didn't specify any type property. By default it is starting from 1 2 3 4 5. Then next, the type is 1 but starting is 5. So 5 6 7 8. Okay, this is with respect to ordered list. Then one more thing, we have one more attribute called reverse attribute. So reverse attribute in the sense the number will be displayed in reverse order. See here it is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now here one more attribute called that is Boolean attribute. Reversed, you have to specify reverse, that means it is true. It is Boolean attributes. It will display the item, list item in descending order, or by default it is ascending order. If I am specifying a reversed, that means it will display the item in reverse order. See here, 4 3 2 1. See the changes. So first OL with OL, there is no type attribute. By default it is 1. Then it will start from starting position 1 2 3 4 5. Then next ordered list. Here I have specified the attribute reversed. That means it's a Boolean attribute. By default it is false. If you specify reversed, that is true. That means list will be in descending order. So how many items are there? 4 items are there. 4 items, it will start from 1 2 3 4. So by reverse, descending means 4 3 2 1. If you look into this, 4 3 2 1. This is with respect to ordered list. The next one is unordered list. So what do you mean by unordered list? What do you mean by unordered list? So unordered list, that is second one. Unordered list. So unordered list in the sense there is no numbering. There is no numbering. That means the same program. Okay. Here we are going to use the tag UL tag. Unordered list in the sense we have to use UL tag. That is unordered list. List item will be included inside this LI tag, list items. Whatever we have discussed already, ordered list, the same thing. Whenever we are going to add items in the list, LI tag, we are going to use LI tag, that is list tag. Here, list tag, we have to specify the style property. You can specify the style property. So here, I'm going to create new file. Okay, so I'm going to create the name new file. So doc type, this is the structure, exclamatory symbol, then HTML. Okay, then HTML is the root tag, then starting and ending tag. Inside that we have head and body tag. So both opening and closing tag for head, then body tag, body tag. So I'm going to create unordered list. Unordered list. How to create unordered list? UL tag. We are going to use UL tag. UL, then closing tag, UL tag. I'm going to add items in unordered list. So how will you add list item using LI tag? Here I am going to create unordered list. That is, we can use unordered list. Web development tools. Okay, web development tools. So in the heading, I am going to give web technology title. In title, I'm going to give web technologies. Web technology. Okay, close this title. Then now inside the heading I'm going to give H1 tag or H6, whatever. Here web technology, web development tools. Okay, so web development tools. So close this H1 tag, then Li tag. In this Li tag, I am going to add web development tools. And there are two types of tools are there, front-end tool and back-end tool. Front-end tools, front-end development tools. Front-end development tools are HTML, hypertext, HTML, one tool. Okay, Li tag, close Li tag. Then another is CSS, that is cascading style sheet. This is also for formatting. These are all front-end development tool. Then one more is JavaScript. Okay, that is close this Li tag. Now I have three web development tools with respect to front-end. Okay, front-end web development tool, front-end development, that means client side tool. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this program as unordered list, .html. I'll save this program. Now if you go and run this program, you see the difference. What is this title of this web page is Web Technologies Web Development Tool. This is front end, H1 heading I have given. Then I have created unordered list with three list items. One is HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Then what is the difference between ordered list and unordered list? Unordered list means there is no numbering. So we have to specify some will be marked with either circle or square. We are going to use some symbol to list those items. So here by default it is disk. Okay, with default it is like bullet is disk. So now I am going to change this style. So you have to change the style property. Here you have to change the style property. What is that style property? Style is equal to list underscore okay, list hyphen style hyphen type, list underscore style underscore type is equal to type attribute. We have to specify that attribute, that is style attribute. What is the type? List underscore style underscore type colon disk. By default it is disk. Now I'll save this. Okay, here we have to use this property, style property. We have to specify style property for UL tag. By default it is disk. It is in now it is the same thing. There are four types are there. You can use square, circle. Items will not be marked. If you don't want to mark that particular item, then you can give none. Now I'll go and change this value as none. If you don't want to specify any marking, then list underscore list type. Save this. Then see, this is none. Then here list hyphen style hyphen type none. If you want to specify square, I'll copy paste the same thing. Okay, then you'll see the difference. So one is none, another one is we can specify square. Then one more value, list and list hyphen style hyphen type. One more is circle. Then if you are not specifying anything, it will consider this as disk. Okay, now I'll save this program. I'll save this, and if you run this program, see the difference. First one, none. That means items will not be marked. Items will not be marked. Then next one is square. I have used square style list type. See here, list style type is square. Then third one is circle. Then fourth one is disk. If you are not specifying anything, by default it will take it as disk. So I'll copy paste the same thing. Okay, I'll remove this style property. Save this program. Then I'll run this program. See, last one, 2 times the disk be displayed. Okay, this is the demo with respect to unordered list. Okay, then third one is description list. So what do you mean by description list? That is third one, description list. So description list in the sense we are going to use list of terms with a description. So each term we are going to describe each items in the list. So we call it as description list. So description list, we have several tags with respect to description list. DT tag, we are going to define the terms. Then DD means define this description. DT description term. Okay, this is term, description term. Then DD definition, description definition. Okay, it defines that description, defines that description list items. Okay, definition defines the items in the list. Then one more is DL, that is for description list. Okay, so using DL tag we can create description list. Inside that it will have description term DT and DD. Here I'm going to create DL. Okay, I'll create one more file, web technologies, web browser, example. Examples. Okay, now then I have to close this HTML, tag. Then how to create description list using DL tag, opening tag and closing tag, Then inside that we should add 2 tags, that is DT description term DT and description definition DD. Okay, DD closing tag DD. Now what I am going to do, examples of web browser. So web browser example. So we have example for web browsers are Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer. What is the description? It was developed by Internet Explorer was developed by Microsoft. Okay, was developed by Microsoft. Then Internet Explorer. Then next one is Google Chrome. Google, developed by Google. Then next one is Mozilla Firefox. Firefox by Mozilla Foundation. Mozilla, it's a open source. Mozilla Firefox is a open source software, free open source software. Then one more is Apple. This is Safari. By Apple. Okay. Now I'll save this program. Okay. This is description dot html. This program. Now if I run this program, description, see examples, heading I have given, web browser, Internet Explorer. These are all items. These are all items in the list. Google Chrome. This is description about that particular term. These are all terms. Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, and Mozilla Firefox, Safari. These are all terms. This is definition. We are going to give some definition for that particular term. So it is starting from one tab space. Okay, it is not starting from the left side. It will leave some space and it will start. So this is the structured way how we are going to display the items, terms and descriptions. So we have a special tag called DT, that is description term and description definition. So DL means we can use this DL to create description list. This is the example. Then next one is you can create nested list. So you are free to nest one list to another. Nested list. That means you can use list within list. So if you are creating UL, okay, UL, then after that I can have list items. Okay, I can have list items like this. So many items. Then inside that I can have one more unordered list with several list items. Like this. I can have n number of, I'll copy paste. Can have several list items like this. Again I can close this UL. Then I can have one more list items, LI. li, then closing tag li. So I can have one more. This is closing tag for root this tag. Okay, like this you can create list within another list. This is nested list, HTML nested list. Hope you all understand. I think this is with respect to HTML list. All types of list we have discussed. We have given demo program also. You can try from your end. Thank you.